Hello viewers, welcome to Educative Hub. In our previous video, we have learned what is matter and its classifications. And today we are going to learn about characteristics of matter. We know that matter is made up of small particles and all these particles will have some characteristics. Those are like particles of matter have space in between them, and particles of matter will move continuously. And the third one is particles of matter attract each other. Let me explain the characteristics of particles with examples. So, the first one is particles of matter have space in between them. So, how do we identify that particles of matter have space in between them? Take a glass of water and add some 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar in it and start dissolving the sugar by stirring the water. So gradually what happens is sugar dissolves in water completely. In this experiment, where did the sugar particles go? We can observe that the sugar particles got completely dissolved in water and evenly distributed. Similar to our previous experiment we made with the potassium permanganate crystal. When we mix something like sugar, salt or Dettol into water, they will get distributed in water, which proves us that there is some spaces in between water molecules, and this sugar or salt or color which we are putting in water are occupying the space in between the water molecules. This shows that there is enough space between particles of matter. The next characteristic of particle of matter is particles of matter are continuously moving. How can we say that the particles of matter are moving? Whenever our mother cooks something delicious, the smell of the food reaches to us even when we are not in our kitchen. While when we are sitting in our hall or in our bedroom, we can feel the smell of the food. How is this possible? This is possible because the particles of matter move from one place to another. Let's consider one more example for this. See, in a corner of our room, we will light incense stick, and the smell of the incense stick will spread all over the room, and we can feel that smell. This is because the gas particles are moving from one place to another. Here the intermixing of gas particles are taking place from one place to another. So when the particles move continuously, these type of changes will occur. So we can say that the particles of matter move continuously. The next characteristic of particle of matter is particles of matter attract each other. So how can we say that particles of matter attract each other? Consider a hard substance, maybe a wooden piece or a duster or an iron ball. If you try to break it with your bare hands, will you be able to break it? No, it's not possible. We can't break the wooden piece. And in another case, take a chalk piece and try to break it. You will be able to break it because in a wooden piece, the particles of matter attract each other very tightly. Whereas in a chalk piece, the particles of matter have attraction in between them, but not as much as attraction that a wooden piece have. So it is easier to break a chalk piece than a wooden piece or an iron ball. Here we can consider another example, like when we move our hand into the air, we can freely move our hand because the gases have very less attraction between them. So we can conclude this by saying the particles of matter attract each other. Thank you for watching, and if anyone wanted to know about matter and its classifications, you can find the link in description. Thank you.